Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 7. This week, we are going to be starting our new unit on conspiracy theories, which is exciting. And so we're also going to be starting a new paper debunking a conspiracy theory. I'm going to make a whole separate video about that, but I'd like you to this week look over this assignment description, watch the video, and get a little bit of a sense of what you're going to write about for your paper. Our first assignment this week is the reflection on conspiracy theories. So this is going to be a lot like the one that you just did on scams, but now we're going to be looking at conspiracy theories. And so I do have a couple of short videos that I want you to watch so that you can respond to this and have like a little bit of background information. And then I also have a recommended podcast. This is just, I think a lot of us like conspiracy theories, like learning about conspiracy theories are kind of fun. But I do want you to consider the perspective as well that some scholars have that they're not neutral or fun alone. They could be harmful rhetoric. And so you'll just want to write 150 words in response to this prompt and hopefully give you a little bit of a sense of how you're going to approach this new subject. We do have lecture slides this week on audience and bias, and so this is going to be important to consider when you're thinking about how you're going to make an argument about a conspiracy theory to people who maybe agree with that conspiracy theory and you're trying to convince them to consider the possibility that they're actually wrong. And that's a really tough type of argument to make. And so I want you to be thinking a little bit about how you approach that and how we can be tactful when speaking to audience members who disagree with us. So this will hopefully let you think about that a little bit more specifically and those challenges. One of our assignments this week is going to be the presentation. I'm bringing these back. I gave you a week off because you needed to focus on your papers, but let's come back. Let's learn about more of these topics. And so this week we have Bill Gates and COVID-19, and we have a presentation on sirens. Both of these are conspiracy theories. And so hopefully this will give you some more information too about other types of conspiracies that are out there that you could potentially even write about. And then our final assignment this week, and probably the most important assignment this week, is choosing a conspiracy theory. There are a bunch of prompts on here, but basically what I want you to do is I want you to start narrowing down what topic you're going to write about. So some people really like writing about sports conspiracy theories. Some people like writing about political conspiracy theories, science conspiracy theories, celebrity conspiracy theories, historical conspiracy. There's like all these kinds of historic or conspiracy theories that are out there. And so you have to decide what kind of conspiracy theory do you want to write about, and then start narrowing it down. Okay, which one am I going to write about? Is there any kind that I want to avoid? Then once you've decided that, I want you to do a little bit of an analysis. So first you'll think about, what do I already know about this conspiracy theory? And maybe nothing. Maybe you just heard about it for the first time. That's fine. Then I want you to skim over the Wikipedia page on the conspiracy theory, okay? And get a little bit of a sense of like, what is drawing me to this? What am I the most interested in? What do I want to respond to? Because the more specific you can get when addressing the conspiracy theory, the better it's going to make your argument stronger. Um, and then finally, are you noticing any challenges that you're anticipating having with this conspiracy theory? It could be something like it's going to be really hard to not be biased, or I'm going to have a hard time finding evidence, or et cetera, et cetera. And so hopefully I can help address some of those concerns and give you some support. All right, that's it for this week. I'm going to make another video about the paper. So I hope you have a great week and let me know if you have any questions.